All right, everybody, today we're going to show you guys how to use the medium tadpole by Delong Lures. If you're watching this, we're going to show you how to work it. This is actually probably the best bait if you just want to catch fish. Bass, crappie, bluegill, big bluegill. This does come in 5 sizes, and this is the 3-inch medium. It also comes in a mini that's 1.5 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, obviously. We also have a Twintail, which is a type of tadpole with 2 legs. It's almost like the mix between a frog and a tadpole, like right there in the middle. You work this a little different, and the extra large or musky tad, depending on what you want to call it. We'll do a separate video on this one though, it's a little different. So we're going to show you guys how to work these. Basically, these come in weedless or double hooks. If you're not throwing in a lot of weeds, throw the double hooks, you get a lot better hook set. All right, so right now we're going to work it just as a little twitch bait. If you're anywhere, these baits are very, very versatile. So you're going to see, I'm just going to give it little taps, and the little taps make it just bounce all over the place. If you're throwing in a pond or a lake or something that has frogs in it, the bass are eating the frogs. And if you think about it, if there's frogs, there's tadpoles. Fish are eating tadpoles, a lot of tadpoles, and nobody really makes a tadpole other than us, which is why this bait is so popular. As you can see, just like a tadpole, it darts all over the place like a tadpole. It looks like a tadpole, swims like a tadpole, even smells like a tadpole. The fish are gonna think it's a tadpole. Well, it smells like anise oil, but I've never really sniffed a tadpole, so I can't say that for sure. I don't know, the next time we catch a tadpole, I guess I'll sniff it. But it even feels like a tadpole in the fish's mouth, because our baits are a little bit harder. They're not the same consistency as a lot of, well, pretty much everything else comes in like almost like a jelly or a jello type of form. This stuff's a little bit stiffer, so when the bass grab onto it or the crappie grab onto it, it feels more natural to them, so they tend to hang on longer. I actually learned that from Bill Murphy's book. What was it, In Pursuit of Large Bass? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, call it the Bass Bible. He talks about it in that book from back in the 60s when he was using them, 60s, 70s, I think. So no matter where you're at, no matter what you're fishing for, bigger bluegill will bite this medium, but if you're going for bluegill, you want a junior tadpole or even a mini. Bass bite these like crazy, big bass, small bass. And when we were filming earlier this year, I'm sure we'll splice a video in there of the crappie we were catching. We were catching so many crappie that we had to stop filming and move to another spot because the crappie would not leave our tadpoles alone. Especially early season, they were up kind of deep. But what you can also do is later on in the year, one of the tricks you're gonna wanna do to this is add some weight to it and get it, get it about 18 inches up on the line. And then when it's on the bottom, you pull it and it's gonna work just like a tadpole underneath the water. So you're gonna trigger those bites. So test that out, let us know what you think. This is my favorite color, the Fire Tiger. It's the one I recommend. If it's bright and sunny like this, we really should be throwing a minnow silver too. So check them out at delonglures.com and let us know what you think.